back in your ear to make it clear. It's your host, Rob Lowe, bringing y'all week one of the scoreboard. That's all that matter, but we still here for the chatter, though. What's up, D? How you feeling, man?
We ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Ready.
Let's get straight into it. Facts and stats. We here. You already know. First game. The Commanders beat the Cardinals 20-17. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the stadium, right? And let me just say this, man. Sam Howell, he gonna be a good fit in DC. He a real wishy-washy quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fit right in with the last 10 years of these quarterbacks because he was on some bullshit, especially that first half. And what's crazy is the fans jive wishy-washy too, though. Because second, third quarter, I'm hearing boos in the stadium. Like, god damn, off the week one, it start pouring rain and fans all in the hallway talking shit about him. I mean, the play that saved them for real was Montez Sweat getting that strip sack, you know what I'm saying, setting them up for that go-ahead touchdown in the fourth quarter. And they came away with it. They got the dub. That's what I'm going to say. They got the dub.
They better. They better. Going into this game, I told my cousin, y'all playing a third string quarterback. There's no way. There's no way Kyle Murray ain't playing. Y'all, they traded DeAndre Hopkins. They traded Isaiah Simmons on the defensive side. There's no way y'all could lose this game. If y'all lose this game, y'all already suspect coming into this season. And what happened at the first half? What, they down 13-7, had to kick a field goal going into half to put it at 13-10. I'm like, it's looking shaky already. How the fuck? Y'all can't move down the field. Y'all can't. It's 13. I mean, they put up two field goals and a touchdown on y'all. That mean they moving on y'all defense. What the fuck is going on over there? You know what I'm saying? But luckily, they pulled it off. Cahoots to them or whatever, but it really wasn't no competition out there. So they could take they screaming out Sam Howell is undefeated right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what they screaming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they wishy washy as a motherfucker, man.
uh-huh. Yeah, he 2-0. I give him that. You can't take that away from him. And he is the little young quarterback. You know, he might get better, but we gotta tell the real all the way through. This wasn't no good game right here. That the fumble that he had that led to the touchdown, that was like a Jalen Hurts special. The jump bounced straight up. The defender just scooped the jump for the touchdown. Get to that a little later too. But you got the Commanders in the playoffs. I'm gonna say I don't see no playoff teams here. What you think, man?
I'm still rocking with them making the playoffs. I'm still at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Terry had a little situation with the foot, even though he was still clear to play. He only
Right.
had about 2 receptions, so they wasn't targeting him that much. You know what I'm saying?
No
Um,
Chase Young.
and no Chase Young on the defensive side, even though they already got a monstrous defensive line. But if you just got a stacked defensive line, that give you a chance to make the playoffs. So I'm going with the Commanders still making the playoffs.
Okay. So you got the Colts making the playoffs too, man. We got to get to that game. We got to get to that game, man.
We
Trying to
got
make me a
all
little
right.
band on the fly, man. But the Jaguars got y'all 31-20. What you think, man?
31-21.
21.
31.
Okay, yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah. But all right, man. You got to give me about 5 minutes to break this joint down right here. So we going into the game. Everybody know how I feel. I was like, time will tell. We gotta see, but I'm rooting for him. We going to the playoffs. I like Anthony Richardson. All this, that, and the third. Boom. Game starts. First play, nigga. Fuck. I don't even remember, but I do remember this. First couple of plays, I'm looking at Anthony Richardson. I'm like, okay, I see the potential, but the
Mhm.
play calls. I'm sorry, SS. I gotta call you out. I
Uh-oh.
gotta call you out. The play calls is throwing me off, man. throwing me off. I'm talking about
Week one.
we wasn't even trying to go to our main factors, talking about Michael Pittman and Alex Pierce. I don't even think Alex Pierce got a target. I don't even
Mm.
think he got a reception. This is sad. We got Deion Jackson in the backfield, my man Funk in the backfield. They did their thing, but we giving the ball off too many times. We being too conservative. Listen, it's they was talking about, what I'm saying, he get his advice from Norv Turner, you know what I'm saying, but he normally get his advice on again, a relationship with the players. Well, you need to find, some advice on how to deal with being aggressive and being conservative. Cause you going on fourth downs, we ain't getting no fourth down call. We went 0 for 3 on fourth downs. You being
Mm.
aggressive there, but you being conservative on the play calls. You running, I ain't see one deep pass. The only touchdown pass was Michael Pittman on the screenplay.
Mm.
So you gotta let him loose a little bit. You gotta let him loose, let him throw it down the field. Alex Pitts, that's what he good for, one-on-ones downfield. Wow. All preseason we've been doing it. Now we ain't gonna do it in the regular season. So I'm just it's questions there. And then let me get back to the game at hand. So when Michael Pittman scored that touchdown right after our defense, shout out to Zaire Franklin. He was balling. Got the like a fake script. I mean, strip fumble. It was like they thought it was dead play, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? The ref ain't blow the whistle, so boom, ball on the ground. DeForest Buckner take it back, touchdown. All right, we got momentum now. We got momentum. Defense, DeForest Buckner sitting on the sideline. Defense make another stop. We get the ball back. It's fourth quarter, 10 minutes left. I told you I'm gonna need 5 minutes. It's fourth quarter, 10 minutes left. Nigga, we
What
fucking
y'all
do
do?
the same shit fucking Frank Wright did last season. Now that shit pissed me off. I had changed the fucking. I cut it off. I cut it off. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Now you going back to the conservative shit. You was being aggressive the whole fucking game. Why you gonna do this shit? You ran the ball 2 times with Deion Jackson, right? Trying to so milk the clock. We only up by 3. We only up by 3. This is Jaguars talk. We talking about. They got a high power offense, right? So nigga, we gonna have to put up points. Fuck about trying to chew the clock. Put up points. That's what we need to worry about. So, like at the end of the game, we'd have finished off with 31-21. We ain't put up enough fucking points because we playing too fucking conservative trying to fucking milk the clock at the end of the game when we only up by 3 points with 10 minutes left in the fucking quarter. And we ain't even fucking talking. Now I saw that Michael Pittman had 8 receptions,
Yeah,
about around 90 yards, 1 touchdown. That was okay, but
yeah.
most of them yards came off that one screenplay. So
Tell the
as,
story, Coach
as
D.
I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it now. Just week 1, you know what I'm saying. I did see some positivity there, but y'all better get in that film room, study y'all asses off, and see what the mistakes was at. Cause I'm a little pissed off, man, with the play calls that was out there. I'm not trying to see the same shit as last year. I'm not trying to see that shit. We don't got them in the building no more. So handle business like it's supposed to. I ain't see a lot of options in the second half. Y'all got away from the option game. Like, y'all throwing me off, man. Y'all throwing me off. And y'all, man, can I
All
make
right,
one
so
more
let me
point?
let me get my 2 cents
Okay.
in real quick,
Okay.
cause
Okay.
I was cold on these picks off the 1 o'clock slate. You know what I'm saying? But whole Tito almost got this jump on the money, 31-20. The reason why I almost said 31-20 earlier, that was my prediction for this jump. I mean, Calvin Ridley, 4 catches, 40 yards off the first possession and a touchdown. Stay your ass off FanDuel, Calvin Ridley, so you can get this money for real, for real. Leave that little change alone. Come get the big money, bro. Man had about 100 yards. Definitely going to be their number one receiver out there. ETN 8 got him a touchdown, about 70 yards and all that. Anthony Richardson now 24-37, 223, touchdown a pick. It's cool. Not bad at all. Almost matched Trevor Lawrence, matter of fact. Ledge Allen rushing, though. 10 carries for 40 yards. Deion Jackson got 13 carries, but 14 yards. So to your point, Why is my man getting 13 carries at 1.1 yards a carry?
Cause we not trying to fucking throw the ball down the field. They playing 8 man in the box, and we scared to fucking throw the ball down the field. We doing five and out. Do it, throw it. First play off the game. What we do? A screen play to jaws down. Like it was no fucking passes down the field. We do a 10 and out with Michael Pittman. That's probably the farthest we got, and we couldn't even get. It was third and 12. We couldn't even get the first off of that. It's
Dang.
like we gonna have to let a man throw it down the field, man. And I don't know if it's SS, I don't know if it's Anthony Richardson, or if I don't know if it's the wide receivers not getting open down there. But we're gonna have to try them one on one. We're gonna have to try them one on one.
Okay. Okay.
Point
Okay.
out, hang
Okay.
up, and please help.
Breaking up a little bit, D. So I'm gonna take over on that. Matter of fact, somebody cut you off. They said it's enough of talking about the Colts. Shit getting your blood pressure up, bruh. But I'm gonna go on to the next game though. We gonna get my man D back in the jump as soon as we can. You already know my man's gonna pop back up. Next game though, the Ravens beat the Texans 25-9. So let me get some purple up on the screen for y'all real quick, right? Now, 25-9. This was a little wishy-washy game too. It was almost like the Commanders and the Cardinals game. Shout out my man Tito Starr. Supposed to have him on for the show today. He gonna be on with us next week. You know what I'm saying? But his Ravens, what was it? 7-6 in the first half at halftime type shit. CJ Stroud, through the third quarter was outpassing Lamar Jackson, damn near outplaying him for real. Because the way the shit was shaping out, Lamar was having a tough day when he went 17-22. They only threw the jump 22 times, for real. So that was type shaky. How many carries Lamar had? 6 for 38. It was just, seemed like, I think he put a tweet out about his play too, saying he getting the rust off and all that shit. Lamar, you just gotta do your thing, man. I mean, I ain't gonna throw the contract out there. Everybody gonna jump to that, like, oh, you got paid. You should have been ready to do this, do that. He did miss the end of last year. He coming back. You know what I'm saying? No preseason. He just gotta be a little bit sharper coming back in the next week versus the Bengals. Talk about the Bengals a little bit later and how desperate they gonna be next week. But
Yeah.
easy money for Lamar and the Ravens.
Oh yeah, the Marco Ryan definitely showed us why he's a rookie head coach right now, man. You can't let your rookie quarterback throw the ball for 44 times, and your man Damian Pierce only run the ball for 11 attempts.
Right.
That's a game plan that's not gonna work right there. I'm just keeping it back. I like CJ coming from Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Dig him and all that, but 44 times first game in the NFL, rely on your team a little bit more than you know what I'm saying. Um, on the Ravens side, like you said, Lamar ain't really give us that splash for real that we thought we was going to see with the new attacks that he had. Zay Flowers there had a nice game with 9 receptions. Um,
Mm-hmm.
J.K. Dobbins, you know what I'm saying, my man Hill. They got most of the touchdowns for him. That running game still a factor over there. They did
They
what they
was without.
supposed to do.
They ain't played with Mark Andrews neither. He was out.
Oh, that's a big factor. They could put up that's about 2 more touchdowns than Mark Andrews had. So they did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So all props up to the Ravens.
All props up to the Ravens. All props up to them Eagles too. Let's go. The Eagles beat the Patriots 25-20. Can I get some green in this motherfucker? Let's go, Eagles. Now, I ain't know this game was gonna be this tough. I ain't gonna hold you because off the break shit was looking sweet for real, for real. Came off. Darius Slay side of the little short route. Took the jump to the crib. 70 yards on him. Zeke first carry with the Patriots. He had a flashback. He seen that green. He had a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Dropped the ball, fumbled the jump. On Jalen come right back to Devontae at 17. No, I'm thinking, goddamn, this is the fourth preseason game of the year. We getting the Patriots the fuck up out of there. I look away, I come back by halftime. Mac Jones already done had two drives that ended up in the end zone. Boom, boom, right? So it's 17-14 going into the half. And I tell y'all this right now. Mac Jones, I didn't see the highlights. All I see was stats, and I'm following the game piece by piece. Mac Jones looked like he outplayed Jalen Hurts to me. Jalen Hurts won the game 25-20, but the defense set him up for half of the scores. There was no touchdowns in the second half. And y'all know I'm going to keep it all the way real. Fumbled in the Super Bowl, fumbled late in this game with about 3:30 left. Now the defense held up. They ended up punting that joint. It was no damage off it. And shout out to the defense holding up on that last drive too, because the Patriots got what? They was in the red zone. And we held them on that fourth down. You know what I'm saying? So the defense made a bunch of plays. Shout out to them. Shout out to AJ. He had about 80 yards. DeAndre Swift, they didn't give him the ball. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame fantasy on him because I got smoked in fantasy this week, and y'all know I'm gonna keep it all the way above. I got smoked. None of them Eagles could have saved me. But at the same time, this is what I was explaining before the season, and it's crazy. Like when you ask for something and you get exactly what you asked for, I'm asking for the Eagles to be in as many close games as possible this year. Because last year was cool and all that, all the blowouts, getting the Giants to fuck up out of there in the playoffs, 49ers too, but it ain't prepare us for the Chiefs, right? So week one, out the gate, it's a little shaky. Jalen ain't play his best game. Everybody could have been a little bit sharper, but at the end of the day, he's going back to the chip, man.
You said that though. Y'all got the W. Y'all want to know right now. Shit was shaky, like you said. 16-0. Come back. Mac Jones got him at a 16-14. Hey, they was fighting their ass off. I give it up to the Patriots because I wasn't expecting the fight that they had in them. But once I saw after the game that Tom Brady was there doing his fist pump, you know what I'm saying? They had to have the fight in them. So I see where the fight came from. So it was a good battle, you know what I'm saying? Came down to the wire, but the better team did win at the end of the day. Jalen Hurts can be better. Um, I'm not gonna hold you. After our game, I was trying to figure out, like, okay, SS wasn't up to par on his play calls. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what the Eagles do. See if they still have like their flow and see who really was that nigga for the play calls last year. But y'all had y'all stumbles too. So yeah,
To be
we'll
continued on that.
yeah, time will tell.
For sure, man. But yeah, that was a good wrap up for I mean the Patriots going they ain't gonna be no joke. AFC East ain't gonna be no joke neither, but yeah, that's definitely the best division in the NFL. And let me get to the freestyle a little bit. Let's get to about 10 minutes of freestyle before we get to that last game. And if I'm talking about the AFC East, you know where I'm going, D. The motherfucking Dolphins. That boy two of them put up 466 passing yards in San Diego. My fault. In LA, you hear me? Got the Chargers almost the score I said and all that. 36-34. Hit Tyreek a couple times off the late bomb. The man had, what, 200 plus yards and a couple touchdowns. Them boys is dangerous, man. Them boys is dangerous.
Dangerous. Tyreek Hill is fucking dangerous. Shout out to Two, did his thing. But Tyreek is a fucking different type of mother. Listen, it was a pass play. Who was it? I forgot which game I was watching. But he looked just like Tyreek was open, post route, right through the middle. That joint went right through his hand. I said, damn, Tyreek would have caught that. Next thing I know, I'm watching the 4 o'clock games. This boy he catch a joint through the post, catch it, boom. Took about another 20 yards up, 25 yards upfield. Man, fade route. Ain't let the defender see the ball coming. Wait till the last minute. Bring up your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Foul. Tyreek Hill is the fucking MVP of today. I thought nobody was going to touch Justin Jefferson's stats, but Tyreek Hill. out blew the motherfuckers, and that's a pause on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue, man. Today ain't the day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the fact that you got both of them motherfuckers, 2-2 Tyreek is a lethal combination, and motherfuckers is gonna have to deal with, man. And I'm hyped to see what's gonna happen with that. But
And I want to
what
bring up
other game
real
you want to
quick.
talk about?
I just want to bring up real quick on both sides though, Miami defense and the Chargers defense. Miami defense, y'all was looking better than that last year. Y'all better sharpen up.
Yeah,
And Chargers defense, what the fuck? This is a new season. Y'all can't be looking like that. Derwin James, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Y'all better find a way. Y'all can't let motherfuckers put up what, 38? What, 37? So y'all gonna have to do better than that, man.
yeah. Um,
But
the Bengals gonna have to do better than that too, bruh. 3 points. Hold up.
shit.
Three. All right, so let me take this first, cause Bengals. I was saying they was gonna be number one seed, right? They was looking like damn near the worst team in the NFL today against the Browns. Against the Browns, coach.
You saying I like the Browns some shit.
14 to 31 for 82 yards for Joe Burrow. Hold up, wasn't Jamar Chase just saying they was like the L's or some shit earlier this week? He had some shit to talk. Jamar, how many catches you had, bruh?
Three, what was it? No, he had 5 receptions for 34 yards.
Whew.
T. Higgins had no receptions.
That's nasty work.
Joe Burrow had 82 yards and claimed to get over 100 yards. That speaks volumes about the Cleveland Cavaliers and what they did over the off season.
Browns. This nigga
I
said
mean,
the
the Cleveland Browns, what they did over the off season. Denzel Ward, Denzel Ward in that backfield is fucking crazy. You saw him on that motherfucking interview talking about all of them trying to be all pro this year. So they not playing. Miles Garrett with that clutch sack in the fourth, what was it, fourth down, 4th and 4. That was a clutch sack at the moment.
Nick
I
Chubb
gotta give
8.
props up to the Cleveland Browns, man. Deshaun Watson probably gonna be better than what he did this game. So Nick Chubb over 100 yards. Hey, it speaks volumes about what the Cleveland Browns did, man.
Yeah, man. It ain't enough excuses to pass around for the Bengals. 3 points. What's the total yards? Can I get a total yards count on this motherfucker? It
Joe
can't be
Mixon,
over
Joe better be
150,
fine.
200. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so the Browns 1-0. Bengals 0-1. Um, the Packers got off too. I thought they was gonna win, but 38-20. That's crazy. What Jordan Love look like? You seen the game?
Yeah, Jordan Love looked good. He was throwing the ball here in that corner routes. You know what I'm saying? I like them corner routes because you throwing the ball deep. It gotta be accurate. You know that's beautiful. Um, Aaron Jones is going crazy from the backfield and coming out the backfield. Um, the Bears gonna have to work on getting the ball to DJ Moore a little bit more. Only 2 receptions. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't bring him in, make that type of trade just to give him 2 receptions for week 1. So you got to find plays to get him the ball a little bit more than relying on Justin Fields. And I want to get down to the team that got the most offensive power five. Did I say that right? I think I did. But the
Probably
49ers, the 49ers, man, being the Steelers 30-7.
can't.
Christian McCaffrey, man, that spin move, that spin off, the motherfucker finish
Woo.
that damn off with a touchdown. Crazy. Your boy that you was talking about, Aiku, going crazy for 2 touchdowns. Hey, they the real deal, man. I ain't forget the George Kittle and all. They still got other pieces there that's Brock Purdy. I might gotta start believing. I might got to start believing. We already know what that defense is. That defense was stacked. You know, I felt sorry for the Steelers, man. I felt sorry for them.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the Steelers and myself for trying to pick that upset. They beat the shit out the Steelers, Mo. You got Bosa back in the building. They gave him his deal coming into the season smooth. Yeah, but it's like, damn. Because it's like, all right, I hear what you saying on Purdy. But it's like, as long as he in the 49ers system, we might never really know for real, for real. I mean, he gonna make his plays, don't get me wrong. He ain't no bum, but the way this shit is stacked,
You have to
it's hard to
believe that
lose,
he
man.
will get a ring.
You say what?
You have to believe that he will get a ring. That's what I'm saying. Like he got so many pieces around him right now. Listen, I saw what the Eagles look like. You know what I'm saying for week 1. I'm about to see what the Cowboys look.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you just led me into it. Sunday night football. The Giants is in Dallas, right? Nope. It's the opposite. Cowboys is in New York to play the Giants now. The 49ers, I'ma just because I'm ready to see Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? They got all them excuses about last year. Got y'all up out of there last year. But Cowboys, I don't want to pick no Cowboys, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But I got a chance to switch to the Giants. The thing is, Darren Waller questionable in the game. I forgot what injury he got, but they saying he might not play. If Darren Waller can't play for the Giants, that's that's the biggest offensive piece that they done put into the puzzle. Taking that out, I don't see him being able to score enough points to beat the Cowboys. So I'm gonna stick with Dallas.
Yeah, I'm hoping Darren Waller play because I'm sticking to my 200 and 100 on Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? And 3 touchdowns. So I'm gonna need Darren Waller.
Yeah, need Darren Waller out here. I need you in the show too, D. What we doing, bruh? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You know, every time you drop out, I gotta make a joke. But I'm always keep this motherfucker going though, cause man, Daniel Jones definitely got a lot to prove. Saquon. He got a lot to prove too. You can say it's like, okay, well, he don't really want to put his heart on the line for the Giants because they gave him just the extra year. They ain't give him no full big contract, right? But at the same time, football damn near like boxing. Like you can't fake play football. You can't fake tackle. You can't fake running. You can't fake jab and cross and counter and all. You can't fake that shit, bro. Either you really doing it or you not. So I see Saquon going off, but they got CD. They saying Pollard is healthy and ready to go. They got Vaughn in the backfield. See, I'm giving the Cowboys some love right now, but just enough to beat the bum ass Giants. Though I ain't gonna hold you. Who did they get to? Brandon Cooks in the offseason. Let's see if he get a couple bombs. He gonna have to because I don't know how much respect the tight ends is gonna get without Dalton Schultz. But I ain't even get to the defense, and that's the toughest part. The Giants ain't gonna be able to score enough, man. And I'm wrong, but what I'm like 5-5 so far. So like a 50-50 shot for real, for real. I mean, either way I win though. Love. Peace.